Now let's talk about the syntax of an if statement. In our input validation, we've used an if statement to do our syntax validation. And the if statement is built by the if keyword, then the condition, and then what do we want to execute when that condition is true. We can then follow it with an else statement, okay, or an else if statement, and another else statement. Perfect. Now, we can write a short version of the if method. If we only have one line in the if, then we don't even need the curly bracket. So we can remove this line and this line. Okay, and let's see the difference between the two pieces of code. So we can recognize that a single line if is a common scenario, and for that we can write shorter code for it. So single line if doesn't require curly brackets. But if we want to have multi-line, then we want to have those curly brackets back. So we're going to say this and this. Perfect. A multi-line if needs bracket. Great. Now let's talk about this comparison operator. Here we've used a less than. Year is less than 1990. Just like we have less than, we have less or equal, greater, greater or equal. Okay, and so far, so good. The thing where it gets different from other languages that you might know is that when you want to check equality between two things, you do equal, equal. Okay, and this is different. In Magic, you only did one equal, but in .NET, to make sure that the year is equal to 1990, you have to do twice equal. Okay. Also, the different from syntax is a bit different. Instead of saying a greater and lesser as you did in Magic or in SQL, here you'll do exclamation point equals. Perfect. So in general, also exclamation point means no. Okay, so not equal. Okay, it's the same as writing equal equal and then adding a not over here and saying not in this inner expression. Okay, so greater than, lesser than, greater or equal, less or equal, equals with a double equal, different with not equal, and the not keyword, representing not the following statement. Perfect. Next, we may want to combine several rules. We want to say year is less than 1990 or year is greater than 2020. So O in .NET is two pipes. Is greater than 2020. Okay, so OR is represented by two pipes, and if you want to say AND, although in this case it will make sense, but still if you want to say AND, we're going to say double ampersand. Okay, so two pipes and two pipes is OR, and double ampersand is AND. Don't mistake them with a single ampersand or a single pipe, which until this day, after 10 years of developing in .NET, I have no idea what it does, nor do I care. So double ampersand or double pipe. Double pipe is O and double ampersand is AND. Now, you can use parens just like you do in any language. Parens gives you the scope. So you can start parens over here and close it over here and do another condition here. All of those apply. Perfect. So let's go back to this rule. Year is less than 1990 or year is greater than 2020. And we can see how we used the or and we used the greater than 2020.